Hey guys, just quickly before the video starts, I want to say that I have an Instagram account in the description below. If you're subscribed to this channel, I would really appreciate if you can follow that account as well for updates on the channel. And second, if you come here often and you aren't subscribed, hit that subscribe button. It would really help my channel a lot. My first goal is to hit 500 subscribers, while my first overall goal is to hit 1,000. So if you can hit that subscribe button, maybe hit that bell for notifications for each time I upload, that would be greatly appreciated. Thank you for your time, and I hope you guys all enjoy the video. Hey, what's up everyone? I'm the Burning Baron, but you can just call me the Baron. Or stale intros, whichever one you prefer. But I'm here, back again with the drawing game with Mario Kart, and this drawing that will get finished eventually. And it sure as hell ain't getting finished off screen. So, let's just jump right into it. So, considering I have already basically played everything new for the 2023 Doctor Tour, I guess it really just boils down to playing whatever. So, let's just try to jump right into something. I think I will start with Remix Bowser's Castle 1 and Bottom Shelf. So let's see who I just got White Shy Guy. Let's throw him in there. Why not? And Cucumber and the Tropical Balloons. And we're hitting OK. And we're in this. Now we're in this. I generally tend to skip the loading screen, but I just got White Shy Guy from placing a very disappointing 4th in last week's Ranked Cup. And I think that's a story to tell. So, I like to play I like the Ranked Cups. I like to play a little bit of competitive when it comes to this game. It's fun. It's just, I like to do it. As anybody would be familiar with when it comes to Ranked, the entire point is that you are with like 20 other people, or 19 other people, and your high score in the entire cup is added together to form a giant score. And the high score, obviously, it's like, do I really need to explain that far? In any case, I was grinding super hard on Shroom Ridge for almost 3 hours on Tuesday night before Ranked ended. And I was getting like drip feed high scores. Like my high scores were increasing by maybe like, I don't know, like less than 100 points each time. And it was just really irritating. I managed to get myself into 4th at the very least. I came in 2nd in this, so we gonna color in 2 spots. Anyway, I managed to get myself into 4th, and literally at the last minute, I actually managed to get a score high enough to comp myself into 3rd place. I achieved that score 1 minute after the cup ended. Like when the Ranked Cup ended. So I got into 3rd a minute too late. And I was grinding that for literally like 3 hours. So I was peeved. I was okay because I still got White Shy Guy. But I was annoyed that I was that close to getting 3rd. Alright, so what I will do is I will finish coloring Stacy's hair, at least the back of it. And then I'm going to say her scarf and her little beret up here will be all one piece. One section to color. We are making sure we are on the correct layer, as always. And by as always, I mean like I'm double checking to make sure I actually am, because I have screwed up that one too many times. So, I guess discussion topic, like I haven't already done enough of it. Hold on, I got a sneeze coming. Oh, excuse me. So, the discussion topic we can roll with may or may not concern Mario Kart 8 Deluxe's 4th wave of DLC, which I did give a very lengthy, I guess a slightly lengthy overview of, and my thoughts and impressions on it, and, well, you know, that video did pretty good, but we're here. I need something to talk about, and that sounds like discussion topic to me. I am so hyped. Like, obviously speaking, it's Mario Kart. I absolutely love Mario Kart. I would be hyped regardless. But I am so excited for this wave. Like, I was really... I'm having a hard time thinking whether or not I'm more excited for this wave than I was for wave 3. Because this wave may not have Berlin Byways, that was in the last wave, and that was all the more reason just to be excited. But this wave does have Singapore Speedway and Amsterdam Drift, which I am very excited for. Riverside Park, as I mentioned, is a welcome addition. I was hoping for Yoshi Desert, but I will take anything that really isn't the one of first 3 Bowser Castle maps. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you there. As I mentioned, we got DS Mario Circuit over Airship Fortress for whatever reason, but hey, it's a course that, while initially wasn't remade yet, it basically, like, literally the day after got confirmed to be in tour. I goddamn called that. Like, I was like to my friend at work, watch the next tour have one of the 2 tracks from this Wave 4 that's currently not. It was either going to be Mario Circuit or Waluigi Stadium, and lo and behold, to coincide with Nintendo's Mario Day, as in March 10th, the 2023 Mario Tour features DS Mario Circuit. And I'm just like, you know what? I can't believe I didn't see that coming. So, in the end, I guess it makes sense, but at the same time, still baffled that that's the choice they made for 8 Deluxe. Bangkok Rush, if we're going by what the data mines were originally supposed to be, is also a relatively interesting surprise, because the data mine pointed out that Los Angeles Laps would have been in the 4th wave, which now isn't. But I'm kind of okay with that because I don't really care about Los Angeles Laps that much. It's okay. I don't dislike it as a track. It's good. Do I care that much? No. I am admittedly interested to see how they're going to do that track, though, because, like, I don't believe I've mentioned just yet, but Los Angeles Laps is... wrong layer. Is the only tour track to have all 3 of its variants start at different spots. Berlin Byways also has a spot as a route with a different starting point, but only 1. And they really, like, literally the starting point's on the main road for Berlin Byways 2, unlike Los Angeles Laps 3, where almost every single variant starts at a completely different spot and almost does not have any, like, they barely even overlap with each other. Los Angeles Laps 1, like, a corner of each of the routes might fix into another, but that's about it. Any majority point of Los Angeles Laps 1 does not overlap with any of the other laps. You do not travel to the beach. You do not travel to the boardwalk. You barely even go on the road section that's in Los Angeles Laps 1 in any other route. So that'll be interesting, and exactly why I believe Los Angeles Laps will be a 3-section track instead of a 3-lap track, which, for once, I'm actually quite interested in seeing. But yeah, So like Bangkok Rush got added instead. I want to believe it was from the recent winter tour that introduced the other two variants of Bangkok Rush, which is kind of the fastest any track has ever really been completed in terms of its 3 variants. Like, all the other ones had their variants introduced one at a time. Bangkok Rush had variant 1 and then bam, routes 2 and 3 right at the same time. Obviously, like I said, hype for Singapore Speedway. DK Summit was something I was kind of expecting based on, not even based on data mines at this point, just the fact that it exists and it was in Tour. It was the first Wii track added to Tour. So I was just, I don't know, something about that I was just kind of expecting more. It's like with the GBA tracks, they kind of, aside from the few surprises Boo Lake and I would say Snowland were the biggest surprises in terms of GBA tracks for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. But beyond that, Sunset Wilds feels like a really easy one. And there are more GBA tracks than there are spaces for them in the Deluxe Booster Course Pass DLC. So obviously not all of them were going to get in. And I honestly just had this gut feeling I knew which ones weren't and were going to be added. I actually did not think it would have been Riverside Park, I'm going to be honest, but I kind of expected the idea of it not being something like Cheap Cheap Island. I was expecting that one not to be in. Sky Garden was kind of announced literally, it was first wave, so there really isn't anything to compare it to. Also, that one was quite literally added announced almost a day or two or several days after it was revealed for Tour. So that one kind of felt like a tie-in. And then Snowland and Boo Lake were relative surprises. We kind of had Boo Lake hinted at through the data mine with the music. But, I'm coloring this the wrong color. It's the wrong shade of, that's too dark, it's gonna merge right into the, shoot. Alright, where's that? There we go. My bad. And do all that over again. Let's say it was that shade was looking a little darker than it should have been. Looking too close to the lines. Anyway, we got Boo Lake kind of as a hint, but at the time, since Boo Lake shares its music with Broken Pier, it was which one is it gonna be? But then in the Halloween tour, it was Boo Lake, so then I think at that point we were all like, yeah, that's the one. And then Snowland was just out of the blue. Just, hey, have Snowland. And I was like, hell yeah. And then I saw the track layout and I was like, hell yeah. Thank you. Snowland was compressed a lot. It's definitely, the roads are a lot closer together. It's not nearly as spaced out as the original, but the layout is still all there, and that's what I appreciate. So. Alright. I guess I'll just do her hat and her scarf as the second point. This is going to be a midnight blue color. I'm gonna make this nice and easy. Outline the entire thing. I'll shade it afterwards. I want to try to practice with a new shading idea. It'll take a little bit more, but I'm willing to give it a shot to see if it, I guess, looks a little better than what I was doing before. I'm also going to try not to make this episode too long, but I won't be able to help it if I'm coloring slowly and frequently. Color. Touch up some of these spots here. It's hard to say, I call myself an artist, but as we all know, art is in the eyes of the beholder. So what others might think of may not be what I think of, but I like to see myself as an artist. It's fun. I like to draw. I love to create and draw characters of my own. It's just fun. Let's see. Oh yeah, I guess I haven't talked about all the courses yet. Waluigi Stadium, another one we were kind of anticipating thanks to the data mine, but like, damn, that one looks really good. I really like the visual appeal of Waluigi Stadium. Like, honestly, most Double Dash tracks, like, don't hit the strongest. Like, I love Double Dash's course layout roster. I used to play Double Dash, like, religiously back when I was a kid. So I absolutely loved it. But, like, looking back, I don't feel like its tracks hit the same notes as most of my actual highs. Like, maybe barring Rainbow Road. But, like, as much as I love them, DK Mountain, Dino Jungle, Yoshi Circuit, Sherbet Land, Mushroom City, like, they just don't hit the same highs as most of my all-time favorites. Also, it's snowing really hard outside, and I keep hearing what I think is like ice or large piles of snow falling off my building, and it's like startling me a little bit. I'm like, I don't even get to see it. It's just like I just hear thuds coming from outside. I'm like, what the hell is going on up there? I am so done with winter. I want it to be spring. Not just because spring's my like when my birthday is. It's just I like warm weather. To hell with the cold. All right. There we go. I guess I'll do her face next. But let's jump into the next race, and hopefully this time I won't forget to record the races. Also, you might notice that I recently re-uploaded the 3rd episode. That's simply because I had I explained in the description I had a copyright claim on some of the music, which was the one I used for the little intermission explaining that I forgot to record the race. So I decided, even though it specifically said it's not a copyright strike and like the owner supported its use on YouTube, I still decided to delete it just in case I ever decide to get monetized. So, moving on, I did a remix course. I don't want to do another one. Let's go with, I'm going to do a variation of DK Mountain, because that's a popular one. DK Mountain seems to be a fan favorite. I'm dedicating this one to my buddy. We are doing DK Mountain Reverse, and we playing as Morton. Let's go, big guy. As me and my friend like to call him, the fat guy. He is kind of the fat Koopaling, but like we all know, it's not actual fat. That shit's muscle, and I did indeed forget to hit the record button. Alright, so I'm gonna sync it up by hitting now, and we're just jumping right into the race. I almost goofed that one up because I got too distracted by playing as Morton. And let's do it again. I got it last time with the Coconut Mall reverse trick where I was like, let's get a giant banana frenzy, and I so happened to get one. I actually did go ahead and beat my record again, not by much, but like for the sake of ranked, I had to give it a shot. It's another one where I tried a lot, but like I increased by like 1,000 points. Come on, let's get that giant banana frenzy. I also have it set so that my items automatically get used after I hit an item box, which I probably should turn off for the time being, simply because I also have a challenge where I need to dodge spiny mushroom with a spiny shell with a mushroom, which is hard to do when your items get used up after you hit an item box, because like, you know, you gotta save that mushroom for when a blue shell actually shows up, and you can't do that if it gets used every time you hit an item box. I'm not gonna do it for this video though. Come on, someone's gonna hit that. Oh. Speaking of blue shells. Come on, give me one giant banana frenzy just to satisfy my love for absolute chaos and for event tokens.
Give me my goddamn tokens. That's not it. I'm seeing a lot of yellow, but it's not banana yellow. And if I am, it's literally in one item slot. Screw it. Damn it. Me cheating using my item tickets. Like some kind of noob. Some kind of try-hard. Hey, yo, come on. You did game race. You did poor Morton dirty here. You're lucky I already set a new record. You're lucky I already set a high score with 2 giant banana frenzies. Look at that Morton. I goddamn love this guy. Morton's not really my favorite Koopaling, but the more I talk about him with my buddy, the more I'm like, ooh, Morton. Sorry. I don't like to. I try my best not to name drop too much because I know there are people who prefer that I don't. But I don't know. I haven't talked to my buddy about it. Either way, Morton is, I wouldn't say my all-time favorite. Like, Ludwig and Iggy are my favorites, but I feel like Morton's doing enough to climb up to beat Lemmy and just below Roy, so he'd probably be my 4th favorite at this point. Mainly because of how goofy his portrayal is normally. But, okay, he's the typical strong guy, beefy, speaks in a very simple tone, or simple speech. In more modern games, it's hilarious, and as me and my buddy joke around, his voicing from like his Mario Kart 8 Deluxe voice, Mario Kart 8 voice is just stupidly funny. He like sits there and roars like, bah! But I think what gets it for me is how some of his voice lines almost sound like they're a mix of Fat Albert and Arnold Schwarzenegger. Like one of I think his Dashing voice clips, he was like, and it sounds like Fat Albert laughing or going, hey, 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 it's Fat Albert. And then he's got screams. It's like, ah, it sounds like Arnold. Like Morton is almost a comical mixture of 2 really hilarious sounding characters, and I challenge you to unhear that now. I challenge you to listen to Morton's voice clips in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe and not hear possible Fat Albert or Arnold Schwarzenegger. And if you don't know who either of them are, well, you wouldn't be alone. I'm not exactly a genius on people either or characters. Like, you could probably list a lot of things and I probably wouldn't know them. But yeah, I do know Fat Albert because I did see the live action movie. I'm pretty sure I saw that in theaters with my family, and I actually didn't hate it as far as I remember. But like, I wouldn't mind going back and watching that actually. And well, I know who Arnold Schwarzenegger is. He's famous enough, but I don't remember how I know him. But if I'm going to go and be obvious, I think how he became more notable was listening to the Gaming Terrorizer do the Arnold voice, as hilarious as I believe overused as that joke kind of gets. I'd imagine that for someone that at his peak of a popularity, or I guess almost want to say fame, like it would get old after a while. But you know, that's kind of where I feel like it's become the most familiar with me. I don't like coloring in faces simply because there's like the mouth, especially if it's an open mouth, there's that to work around, the eyes to work around. It gets annoying. I really want to finish this soon, but I want to do it all on recording. So it's going to be a weekly thing. I don't know if this video will go up the exact time I want it to, because I'm not going to lie, on Saturday, this coming Saturday, which for me, at the time of recording this, is tomorrow, I have like my entire day just taken up by work. I'm literally working 2 p.m. to 10 p.m. Just like smack dab in the middle of my day. If I wake up early enough, it'll be fine, but like, god damn it, I also want to sleep in. So We'll have to see. I don't have, I'm not gonna lie, I don't have curtains in my room, my apartment building room. So when I wake up, it's usually when the sun is up. Because the light just leaks right into my room. I kind of sleep through it to a degree. We'll see. I'll probably motivate myself to get up knowing that I have to work. So I will try my best to probably upload within that time. Alright, let's just do some more fill-in, and then I'm gonna just do the easy way. Oh, excuse me. And bada bing, bada boom. I'm gonna do the same thing down here to her neck. So yeah, I'm gonna say now that I'm finished outlining and that's no longer an option for, you know, my winning or losing, everything now is entirely color-based. So, I'm changing the rules up a little bit, as I probably didn't mention, I should have. From now on, I color however many, like the position I come in determines how much I color. First is I color one section, 8th, I color 8. So if I come in 8, I'm probably going to have to color the entire thing. Don't think I won't commit to that. It would make for a much longer episode, but I'm telling you right now, if I come in 8th, that'll be the only thing I do in this video after that. Like, it'll be the only other race I do. Just fixing up a few lines that weren't connected properly. And trying to make it look like Katie's arm doesn't actually just meld into Stacy's body. Trying to make it look like it goes behind it. The pose I put them in right with their arms especially was very hard. But I'm still quite satisfied with it. Alright. I'm gonna... her eyes and her mouth will go with her arm. Actually, no, her eyes and her mouth will be its own thing. Screw it. We gotta get into another race. And maybe if I'm lucky this time, I will actually not forget to start recording right off the bat. Alright, so I personally want to do a variation of Luigi Raceway because that was one of my favorite. I like that track. It's not, I'm nostalgic for just about any N64 track. So I'm gonna do, I haven't done a trick version yet. Let's do Luigi Raceway Trick. Where is it? Here it is. Alright, so, oof, I got options. Level, I'm not gonna bother with level. I'm gonna play as Pauline. Party Time Pauline. I definitely want to use the Shielded Speedster. That's kind of one of my favorite new cards at the moment. It's a really cool looking card. And I'll play as Party Time Pauline. Because why not? Hitting OK. Actually recording this time. Got some... I got Orange Yoshi as an opponent. Yay. I love Yoshi. I'm so excited for Wave 4's DLC. My plan is definitely to record it. The video will definitely be late because I work till 4 on the day it comes out. And I can promise you one thing, I will definitely be taking Birdo for a spin. Oh, coins. But none of them are tokens simply because it's not the criteria this time around. I actually don't know which criteria I prefer for collecting event tokens. Like, collecting them on the track is easy, but making opponents crash in general can almost be way more effective, especially when, you know, the giant banana simply exists. I swear, like, it was one thing for that item to be in Double Dash, because it's like Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong get it, and, like, you can't spam it, like, in this game. Don't at me, like, seriously, Frenzied and the Giant Banana? Who on earth was directing this crap? And why do I love it so much? It's hilarious in concept. The Frenzies are fucking great. Do I ever want to see them come back? Hell no. We do not need that kind of power in a mainstream Mario game, Mario Kart. Well, okay, Tour is technically mainstream. Not a lot. I know there are people who don't like that. But Tour is a mainline game. We do not need to see the Frenzy gimmick ever come back. If it did, balance it. At least do that. And don't bring the giant banana back with it. That's just asking for trouble. Alright, another first place appearance, so we're just gonna do her eyes and her mouth right here, right now. Cut 1 second so I can see how long I've been recording. We've been at this for about half an hour. Yeah, just to make sure, I'm making sure I'm getting everything in the right layer. I'll do one more race after this, because again, I don't want these to be too terribly long. Half an hour is already pretty lengthy. So, I definitely should consider... honestly, even this should be the last thing I do, really. It's like, I want to keep this at a reasonable length. I don't know why I did that. I don't need to do that. Just zoom in a little more. I'll do one more race and then I'll cut it. I swear if I do terribly in that race, I'm going to hit myself for, you know, doing badly. I am also getting quite tired. That's what I get for using up all my energy at the very beginning of the episode. Should've cooled it. Yeah, I think the moment I mentioned the idea that I get to sleep in tomorrow a little bit, kind of like, is like, oh wow, congrats, now you're tired, now you just want to go to bed. I really hope you guys like the drawing so far, by the way. I know it's, again, art is in the eyes of the beholder, so, like, my cartoony art style might not be for everybody. But I really do hope that people like this drawing so far. If I honestly, again, really would hope people want to see more of this, so please, I know I say this a lot, leave a comment. And give me, I guess a like also helps, and people have been liking these videos, so I guess that is kind of a reason to keep going. So, but I will probably, once I'm done this drawing, I will take a slight, like, again, I'm going to be taking a break soon. I mentioned that a lot. So I will put this on the back burner as well. This will definitely be an idea I will consider going back to every once in a while. Simply because I can. It's nice. I even might consider streaming instead of just going with the Mario Kart Tour thing. Maybe I'll actually just stream draw. If people would like to see that. Because I actually, after I was chatting with my brother about this, and I honestly might consider getting Twitch. For streaming purposes only, and then, well, depending on what I stream, if I stream, would maybe go up to my YouTube. Otherwise, Twitch would be exclusively for streaming. And maybe I would stream, like, online games, like going online in Mario Kart, stuff like that, and, like I said, drawing. I'm going to recolor all of that. So I want it to be this shade. Well, it's not that different. Yeah, if y'all think I should get Twitch, let me know. Or don't. Whatever one. I might. We'll see. I should probably focus on getting a little bigger myself. Like, again, I got my goal now. I'll do a face reveal at 500 subs as a personal goal. And obviously, my aiming goal for now is to hit 1,000 subs so I can try to start up a partnership with YouTube. So, I want to get somewhere eventually. So, help me out here, friends. I'm counting on you guys as much. I will do my best to give solid content. I'm trying my best to do a lot more in terms of the discussions. I would love to keep going with those, especially when they're relevant. I'm trying to reach out to a friend to do like a bit of a Mario Party discussion at some point. So I'm waiting on that, if at all. But, case in point, I know discussions seem to do a lot better than most of my normal stuff, but discussions can kind of only come at times when they're necessary or relevant. I need to hide your shades for just a quick second while I get your eye color, while you get your pupil color here. Here, have your sunglasses back. I will definitely consider doing more discussions based on games I really like. I think it's very, very, very easy for me to do this for stuff like Mario Kart and Mario Party, especially when it comes to talking about returning stuff, because that's easy to get my opinions out on what I want. I have to think about what other types of discussions I could do. I could do for Pokemon, but I feel like there's just too many Pokemon for me to really discuss what I want, and unlike Mario Kart where I do draw a limit on what I can want to return, like I usually don't talk about tracks that have already come back except for the Booster Course Pass in this case, simply because it's almost entirely consisting of returning things that have already made a reappearance at least once. So I think that's more or less right here. That is not what I'm... Oh, you know what? Probably because I had some kind of layer or some... Yeah, there we go. There was some leftover tiny-ass non-pixel involved part there that was stopping me. Okay. I'm not gonna lie, I feel like Stacy's eyes could have been a little bit bigger. I messed up there, but it doesn't look that bad. I'm gonna do one more race, and if I come in first, I'm going to try and keep it small. I'll do her arm and her phone, I guess. Let's see. What track do I want to do? You know what? Let's do Peach Gardens, because as much as I would like to do... I was thinking about Sky Garden, but then I also remembered, wait a minute. Sky Garden got nerfed. Its layout got nerfed. So let's do Peach Garden Reverse Trick. I'm going to play as... You know what? Hey, I just realized that two of my Mii racing suits happen to use Katie and Stacy. So why not use one of them? I don't remember who I've used in the past, so I'm going to use my Peach Mii racing suit simply because I never goddamn used that thing. Since I'm not going for a score, let's make the kart choice a little more interesting. I'm going to pick a DS kart, and I'm going to make it really bluntly obvious. And I'm going to pick, if I can find it... Oh, digging through the bottom tier of cards is so hard. Digging through the bottom tier of anything is hard. I'm going to pick... Where is it? How long has it been since I've used this cart? It has been so long. I'm picking the Royale Peach's cart from Mario Kart DS. And screw it, I'll just pick the Sunset Balloons, because... Actually, no, you know what? Pick the Peach Parasol. Make a matching combo. This is a theme. Last race, see how I do. Hitting OK. I would prefer to keep my character at least 3 tier, because again, right now, when it's coloring and I'm already tired and I shouldn't be keeping this video going too long, I really should not be trying to lose. Oh, if I lose maybe at the very beginning of the episode, that would be different. But now, I would rather not. I feel like I mentioned this, yeah, definitely, when I did my hopes for my discussion on the midway point of the DLC. I love the Miis. I wish we could toggle the helmets off. Mario Kart Tour, I'm not going to peg for much. But, oh my goodness, for Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, just let me toggle the helmets. Let me see the entire point of my Miis. I don't give a rat's ass about the back of your helmet design. I care about the back of my head, my character design. And it's just the one thing that pisses me off the most about the Miis in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. Like, I swear, I feel like for me personally, the Miis haven't been nearly as good. Like, Mario Kart Wii was the last time, and only time in the Mario Kart franchise where the Miis were what I would believe to be perfect. Their voices weren't annoying. Their designs were fine. In fact, they had 2 different outfits. One based on, like, one as a jumpsuit and the other based on Mario and Peach, depending on your gender. Then Mario Kart 7, while kept the jumpsuits, which I was completely okay with, really butchered their voices. Like, they did not sound human at all. And then Mario Kart 8 brought good voicing back, but then stuck helmets on them. Like, goddamn. You're really messing me up here with this. Alright, first place. I'll do her arm and her phone. I actually think I should just do a little bit extra on her phone there. Alright, crappy ass score for that, but who cares? We're not out here trying to get a high score. We're out here to win. Alright. Making this easy, 101. Done. I'm kidding. I'm done here. Yeah, I love playing as the Miis, but I just feel like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe discourages me from doing so. Like, I will admit in Mario Kart 7 I could live with the voices, because at least I get to see. I'm more of a sight over hearing, I guess. Not saying I want to lose either, but if I were to rely extensively on one, it would definitely obviously be sight. I feel like that's just a given to anybody. Like, both could get you hurt if you lost one or the other. If you can't hear, then you might not be able to hear imminent danger. Likewise, that you can't, but you'd be able to at least see it, which will allow you to react. If you can't see, but you can hear, you can get other people's warnings, but you won't know where the danger is coming from. I think the entire point is I do not want to lose either my hearing or my sight. Where the hell was I going with this again? Oh yeah, with the Miis. Yeah, I feel like I can forgive the voices a little bit more than I can forgive the helmets. Like, come on, let me see my Miis. Like, the entire point of the Mii is to decorate them with facial features and stuff. Literally, in Mario Kart, you don't get to see any of that because you're staring at the back of their heads. You don't even get to see their faces anyway, unless they're doing a trick. And, like, with their helmets on, you don't even get to see their hair. Oh, you know what? Yeah, I definitely need to stop after this. I'm getting lightheaded from all this talking. Oh, I am so tired. My head's starting to hurt. Okay, yeah. This is definitely the last I'm doing for this episode. I'm getting all worked up, getting tired. I had too much energy at the beginning, so. I've been procrastinating. Like, I've been keeping myself very busy as of late. Like, with yesterday, like, with uploading and doing the whole Wave 4 reaction thing. I wouldn't even want to call it a reaction because I would have liked to do that live, but they shadow dropped that trailer while I was at work. And I was like, God damn it, Nintendo, it's almost as if you want me to get in trouble for talking around at work, because I don't get in trouble for talking per se, but I have a very, very notable reputation at my job for being a very big chatterbox, because to be fair, work is kind of like my social outlet. When I'm at home, I don't actually talk all that much. Oops. I'm very much on my own. I will give her phone a little bit of a extra, not too special. I should probably also. Oh wait. Oh yeah, this is the outside of the phone, so it's gonna need the camera because she's taking a selfie with the inside camera. And this is just a border. Let me erase this so I can connect it properly, so I don't make it look ugly. It's still ugly. There we go. So this. Outer camera. My phone for reference. Oh yeah, that's the. So what I'll do is I'll actually put a little white dot here, because I think what activates the flash. And then I'm going to make the outer rim of her phone dark red,
Because Stacy's signature color, all my characters have their own signature represented colors. Stacy is, her primary color is black, her secondary color is dark red, to match her outfit, and to match, it was mostly what her original, my first design for her was, which was very simple. She just wore a black long sleeve and a dark red skirt, with a pair of black tights and her black sneakers. But, oops, wrong layer. In 2015, when I gave some of my characters a slight redesign or slight increase and just kind of touch them up a bit, I gave her a much more sophisticated, a little bit of a smarter look, where I gave her a black vest over a white puffy-shouldered shirt, as opposed to just a simple black long sleeve, but like everything else remained the same. Up until just recently, where I decided that I was going to probably try and draw her with uniform shoes instead of sneakers, because I want her to kind of capture a smart and intellectual look, like a sophisticated look. She is the mature one of the group, so I want her appearance to kind of capture that better than like a more casual look. She's not as casual as the 4 guys of her group. So I did that to kind of improve her look, and kind of give her the design, a design to match her character. Then Katie, on the other hand, she's just meant to be colorful. So like her normal appearance is a green long sleeve, a blue skirt, purple tights, and green sneaker, like Converse sneakers, which is meant to just be like, she's supposed to be colorful. It like matches with her like flaring red hair. Maybe not flaring red, but you get what I mean. She's meant to be colorful. Her personality, her visual appearance, her abilities, she's meant to be a very colorful character, and I think I do a good job at portraying that, especially how I write her. I would love to show off some of my writing, but I just, I don't really have a place to do that. I would do it on DeviantArt, but yeah, it's not very many people read there. Let me just grab that, do that, hit that, do that, bada bing, bada boom. Alright, then from here, increase the size just a little bit. And by a little bit, I mean double it. Go to 10. Yeah, I'm hearing more snow out there as far as I'm concerned. Could be snow, could be ice, could be something else entirely. I have no idea. It's really bothering me. As I was saying, I really would like to show off my writing. I kind of have, but I don't really think anybody's really been paying attention that much to it. Which is a shame, because I just finished something recently. I think I mentioned this during my first Mario Party playthrough a while back, but I wrote something that really dove into my worst fear. And not in a way that actually is supposed to be considered like a horror kind of scary, but like, again, it's just my fear of mind control and stuff like that. I forced myself to really dive deep into that theme, which I didn't really like myself for doing, but I still did it because my brain wouldn't leave me alone if I didn't. But like, I finished that. Well, not finished. I didn't really write a proper beginning, but I did a lot for it, and I was like really hoping someone would read it. I don't think anybody has yet. I'm just gonna wing it and say that's the color of the camera. It's like a reflective lens or something. All right. What I missed over here. I will definitely go about touching this up closer to when I finish it, but I'm gonna say that's where we're gonna call it this time. Got some progress done. Her shirt, Stacy's shirt's gonna be a pain in the ass to do because it's striped. So, but beyond that, it's still gonna take a little while because I want to do a background as well. The background will hopefully be a little bit easier because I'm planning on doing like some buildings. It's probably gonna be like a door to like a cafe or something. But
In any case, I will figure that out later. For the time being, I would like to finish the characters. Whether I do the background, well, no, I'm going to do the background on camera. But in any case, I hope you all enjoyed. Leave a like, leave a comment, hit that subscribe button, and I will see you all in the next episode. So, peace out.